What's up, everybody? We are the Dagon Dogs, and this is Dream Daddy. I'm Ariel.
Hello again. My name is Megan.
And we've reviewed the various dads on Dad Book. We skipped Craig. You can kind of guess what Craig's like. And I already said I wasn't going to date Craig anyways. Even though he seems like a nice guy.
I'm sure he's a nice guy. But
after reviewing Brian's profile, can't really say I'm too interested in Brian.
He wants to go fishing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I liked our first couple interactions and everything. So maybe we'll do it eventually.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, you're not tied down.
yeah, definitely. If you liked to, could have put a ring on it, but not yet. We're going to go with Hugo for right now, actually.
I knew it.
Just because the fact that he has a little arsonist as a son could probably lead to some interesting places. And besides, I gotta give that BJ so that my daughter can get an A in his class. Yes, of course. Make sure to tighten the screws in a starfish pattern.
Okay, that's a guy thing. Shave with the grain?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that. I mean, I don't shave my face. I'm talking about like when I
Right,
shave
yeah.
my legs.
There's a slight difference there. I mean, you can shave against the grain when you're going up, but, you know. Anyways, I navigate to Hugo's Dad Book page and type out a message.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Hugo. Great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come and replace them?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Do I get to be Octodad?
Oh my god, I love Octodad!
I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. Think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be.
Yeah.
There's no arguing about it. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, are you alright? Oh, of course. I'm fine. I just got to thinking about the Backstreet Boys. They had a reunion. The Backstreet Boys are back. Alright.
Yes, girl!
But they're different.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with them. Like they're a dream someone once had but can no longer remember.
I remember them perfectly.
And no one's talking about it. They just go on like everything's normal.
Well, yeah. They're the Backstreet Boys.
We're not going to say that because that's going to offend somebody in this room.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know which one I would have chosen. I would have gone with the song lyrics.
I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. All right. I don't believe her, but I'll let her go for now. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
I didn't have acne.
Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40-plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop?
But also, I didn't go to middle school. I went to K through 8, so...
Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like? Don't remember. So long ago, probably rode dinosaurs to class and bartered for lunch with the tiny skulls of the animals we had slain.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Probably had to walk uphill in the snow both ways too, huh? And we liked it.
Yeah, okay.
See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I would totally want to go.
The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory.
Wait, but I would totally want pizza.
Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellington threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it after. Oh man, that's like Fight Club all over again.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's okay. You haven't seen that movie.
I have. I just don't care.
It haunts me. Right. let's leave that story firmly in the past.
Oh.
Anyway, you should do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with the cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. He is Octodad. I'm Octodad. We're Octodad.
Rockdodad?
Rockdodad. What? Are you worried that a whale is going to pop out the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there?
Yeah, penguins are cute.
Yes, they have penguins there.
And
And
otters!
it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean.
And there's otters.
I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo. Hey. It's been a debacle all morning. We're shorthanded and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all the middle schoolers. I've lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then go back to texting. At least they're quiet?
Oh.
Too quiet. These guys are up to something, I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Sharks.
Shark movie!
The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive staple packets of paper to each kid.
I remember last time I went to the aquarium for school, we had to do some sort of stupid paper.
Yeah, you had to document your time there and stuff.
I don't know, it was dumb.
These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you cannot borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Hey.
Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like it. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on The Old Man in the Sea. Written by somebody.
Who's somebody?
His son.
Oh!
Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Oh.
Gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal section of tropical fish. Yeesh. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I walk over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Do you know that their stomachs can expand to up to 30 times in size? Whoa. Their spines are venomous too.
Well, at least he knows what that is. I like this guy.
Nature is hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out at the bottom of the tank. That's a stonefish, most venomous fish in the world. They just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them.
Yeah.
What happens if you step on them? Then you experience a very painful pain in your foot.
And by the way, peeing on it doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, that too. Tissue necrosis. That means your skin dies. Cool. Nature is wild.
You're into it.
Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the humphead wrasse. We'll go with that. Yeah? Do you know that? Did you know that? Psychiatric political fish trivia? Yeah, sure. This fish openly supports the legalization of marijuana. I didn't know that was so progressive.
Yes, we got eggplants! Yay!
All right, well, let's go ahead and save our progress there. Don't want to screw this up. Times are changing, man. Wait, are you serious? Serious as a heart attack? Absolutely not. He seems like he won't be able to keep track of the joke, but I'm not sure.
Well, we can go back, right?
Yeah. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes.
Oh.
That's a...
Uh-oh.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew he wouldn't get a joke. This guy.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What the fuck? His glasses just, like, came in and out.
I'm playing it for the guy.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It seems like he can only take one joke. If you try going several layers too deep, in like Inception, he's just gonna fall behind. We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take their selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capra Sun.
A Capri Sun.
A Capra Sun.
Capri Sun.
A Capra Sun?
Capybara Sun.
Capybara Sun? Oh, man. Those things are gross.
Yeah, I fucking hate those things. Okay, what?
I walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder.
Oh, jeez.
The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. It's like a plastic bag floating in the wind.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
American Beauty sucks. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. Hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
No, I hope he does, because then you can tell him.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing?
Stop it.
Let's play up with them. Great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very
Uh-oh.
astute point, Jaeger.
He's got a boner for you.
We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room,
They're gonna touch tips. Sorry, what?
which seems to be the only thing these kids are actually interested in.
Well,
The tank
yeah.
is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, traumatized stingrays,
Yeah.
and small fish.
Aren't they all traumatized?
Yeah, well, the stingrays have big enough brains to carry that weight.
Mm.
I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moistured hands.
Moisturized. You don't moisturize anything.
Nope. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water.
Nice.
Don't you want to pet some rays, Jaeger? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over there and admire them from a respectable distance.
Also, that's how what's-his-face died.
Steve Irwin?
Yes.
Yeah, well, they debarb the...
Yeah, I'm just...
Stingrays.
Shh, quiet.
Come on, it'll be fun. And informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get a feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given a chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, as I just said. The horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch.
An anemone.
Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad.
That was so bad.
It feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back in to touch the tank with renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull it away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish.
Well, no one specified.
Sorry, I just get a little carried away. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that way? Hold on.
Oh my god.
Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the
Should I
exit.
smuggle out a fucking...
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop.
Oh.
Look, kid. It's easy 5 to 10 in the clink. Whoa.
Whoa, dude! Holy shit!
I mean, as tempting as that
Yeah,
is...
no, that's definitely more your style. See what he says.
All right,
really
we saved it
funny.
so we can find out what happens here. I am strong, stronger than you. I don't care about my public image.
Funny.
That got the reaction from him that I would have expected.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's great.
oh, man. I love it when dating sims or just RPG games are willing to throw in a line or two where it's like it really pushes the envelope. And you're
Where's
just
his
like,
glasses again? They fucking disappeared.
yeah, they keep popping in and out.
All right, fine.
I think this is probably the more appropriate one.
Nope.
Oh, really? Well, let's see. Let's see what the other one does. But
Okay.
I kind of want to just go with that one.
What, the clink one, or?
No, this one. Yeah.
It was a nothing?
Yeah, it's a nothing.
Okay.
We're finding out, figuring it out, but
It's like a do your own adventure.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. I know some people want the honest playthrough, but
Fuck that.
yeah, I'm kind of just more curious to see where this goes.
Yeah, what's that there for then? Why would we be able to do that? Fuck you guys.
Because some people play it a certain way.
Meh.
We're playing it this way. Choose your own adventure. I'm going with the answer that makes the most sense for me, without losing my chance to get dick later. So.
Oh, I can't wait to listen to that over and over.
It's gonna be taken out of context, and then it's just gonna be in every Hounds of Innsmouth song
Yep.
for the rest of time. Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time, we won't say please.
Oh, snap.
Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap.
Ew.
We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Huh?
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back in the tank. He was so shocked that his glasses came back.
Yeah, I guess so.
She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him.
Just the one?
To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die?
Ah.
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, we're gonna write a letter to your mom.
And hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us.
Yes.
Look over here.
Let's hold hands.
I'm over here. Hugo points so some seahorses gather.
Points out? What? Points at?
Yeah, it probably was supposed to be 2.
Points to.
For once, I was reading it correctly.
Oh.
Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Ah.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood
No.
to a new level, doesn't it?
It's not giving birth. That's not true. That's a myth. It's carrying the babies and it's like sac thing that it has. The eggs.
Right.
I mean, I guess it's technically giving birth because they're coming out of the eggs, but
I mean,
he's not actually doing anything.
No, he's not.
Sorry, I just feel very strongly about this.
Yeah, apparently. The eggs were already fertilized and deposited in the male, though.
Yes.
So, even if they weren't crawling out of him, he technically gave birth to them.
Get out of here. We fucking didn't.
You don't fucking know anything.
What? You don't know anything.
Hey, kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth.
No, he isn't.
A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Oh.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day.
No, they fucking can't.
Man, we thought we had it hard.
Oh.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however, many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about the marine life, Hugo.
Oh.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end with when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins?
Ah.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Here they are.
Oh, look at those cartoon penguins.
Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. You fear me, puffins! For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seemed to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't so bad. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. What? Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend.
Oh, God.
I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees.
So are these, like, the people who go to, like, SeaWorld to, like, protest the animals being kept there?
Maybe.
That's what they're gonna turn into.
Yeah, probably. I guess,
Yep.
Well, I've never seen blackfish, but, you know, you shouldn't go to SeaWorld anyways.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door of the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? Yeah, stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life.
By the way, this is a terrible aquarium.
Yeah, those doors would be automatically locked and closed.
What?
Unless it's not funded properly. Budget cuts.
Good
Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction.
thinking.
Hugo runs over to the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, 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 everybody. Everybody, everybody,
Everybody.
I have an announcement. The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey. The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. Probably into penguin shit.
Great.
I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even going to go? They're gonna live in my closet.
What?
Look, I don't even have time to argue about this. We just gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin.
Oh, no.
Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates, so if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. She's not listening to me anyways. Relating to her is not gonna work.
Yeah, bribe her.
I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second.
Okay.
Okay, well, give it to me right now. I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough? Pay me the other date 8 later and we have a deal. We move to shake on an arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have block these birds.
Oh my god, what?
Oh shit. Okay. What? What? I don't know what I'm doing.
You're
Oh.
hitting him back, apparently. What the fuck?
It's like
What are you even firing?
I'm firing fists of fury.
What is it? Oh, it's a hand.
Yeah, it's a hand.
Okay.
Smack that kid.
I don't know, but you gotta do better, boyfriend.
They're all coming at once.
That's what she said. Oh, quick! Get those penguins back!
Fuck off, you little shit.
What the fuck is this game?
Eat my hands.
That's so fucking stupid.
Eat my hands, you jerks. Oh god, what's happening?
Soryoken.
I don't.
Oh
Bribe
no! Bribe that teen? Oh.
Take my money.
Oh no,
Oh,
penguin
hey,
escape.
what the fuck? I can't do anything anyway. Alright, well, mission complete. 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, that seems like a lot of numbers. Oh! Yes!
Fuck yeah. I'm the best briber.
Score.
Do it once, do it right. Good dad tip. Yeah, glad that's over just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin.
Diversionary?
Diversionary? division. Been playing this too long. And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts.
Sure.
No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
What?
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 I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly.
Oh.
Jaeger, did you just bribe a child?
No. Wait, you have to save.
All right.
Or no, you're not gonna? Oh, well, I guess we just did. Penguins.
Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. I don't care if that didn't give me points.
Yeah.
It was an entertaining
Yeah,
game.
it was pretty good.
With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Jaeger, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hey.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards?
I don't know.
There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board.
Yeah.
I'm all about cheese. I love cheese boards. Whatever.
There you go.
Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around.
Goodbye.
I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at.
A Cheesecake Factory.
Yep, we've seen it. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How's the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Aww. And a horseshoe crab.
We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Sounds like someone would be saying the same thing. Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a
Stick in the
what?
mud. I swear to God, I've never seen this conversation before.
Guess you wrote Dream Daddy.
I
after
guess
all.
I did.
He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him.
Yeah, you guys gonna
Alright.
date?
Too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Trust no one.
Uh-huh.
That's my number 1 thing. Day complete.
Oh, was that a date?
Look at all that bonding.
Yeah, so much bonding. Look at all
Spent no
your
time with Hemingway,
fun-
which is good.
Looks like
Fuck
points
yeah,
lost.
S
Look at
point.
that.
Just got
Hell
found.
yeah.
Wow.
All right, well with that, we're gonna call it an episode.
And a date complete.
Date complete, S rank. Dad points through the roof. Don't even know what any of those points mean.
I don't think they mean
I don't either.
anything.
Hopefully you enjoyed this daddy date as much as we did and do all the YouTube stuff. Check out dagondogs.com and houndsofvincemith.com for more stuff that we're involved in. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm Ariel.
Oh, okay. I'm Megan.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.